You are listening to the Tampa Motormouth in the zone, behind the microphone on the Sports Shuffle podcast.
And we'll start off, happy Monday to you all, as it is International Limerick Day 2013. One person who won't be writing any limericks, at least any of a happy kind, will be Titus Young. He's back in the news for our fail of the day, if not week and month. So, yeah, he did something stupid again.
It's time for the fail of the day.
As, of course, Titus Young already arrested twice in the same day for doing an illegal turn for a police officer. Car was then impounded. Titus Young decided it would be a great idea to go back in break in the impound lot to get his car back, and was summarily arrested again. Well, guess what? Around 11:30 p.m. Friday night in San Clemente, California, that's from the Detroit News, police said he was trying to break into a home, according to the local Orange County Sheriff's Office Department. When officers arrived at the home, Young fled on foot. After a brief pursuit, he fought with the officers. One of the police officers says, quote, there was a brief struggle. He wanted to fight with the deputies. They ended up subduing him. Young has been charged with burglary, assault on a police officer, and resisting arrest. As of 1 p.m. Sunday, he was still in custody with a bail set at $75,000. Neither Young nor the officers were injured in the struggle, and there was also nothing stolen from the home, according to the Sheriff's Department. So, there you go, he's at it again. I don't think the indoor football league's gonna even take a chance at him yet. Seriously, and even with as bad as a weekend as Sergio Garcia had on the golf course, he still had a better weekend than one Titus Young. Yeah, and there might be some really good hockey going on tonight. Let's take a look at that.
You always score with a Sport Shuffle. Slapshot, 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 slapshot.
That's right, 2 Game 7s. Not exactly good scheduling here going on, I would think, by the National Hockey League. You would want to split them up as much as possible so they don't overlap. But, hey, we know that that is not always the case, and when logic and reasoning are used, especially when you have 2 key, crucial Game 7s. Of course, first one starts off at 7 p.m. Toronto and Boston going at it. Do or die. Maple Leafs still in this thing, and the Rangers and the Capitals. That one starts at 8 p.m. So there will be 2 Game 7s going on at the same time tonight. So who wants it more? Will Toronto, the definite underdog in that series, move on, or will the Rangers be able to stay Alex Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals? Should be some good hockey tonight. For the record, my pick, we'll say Boston and Washington move on both of the home teams, and we'll see how right or wrong I am, or not, or maybe. And now, time to take a look at a rather interesting story of one very dedicated hockey fan. You might have heard about this one.
And now the latest and greatest from the paparazzi.
That's right, that's from Puck Daddy from Yahoo Sports. How about this? A pregnant Blackhawks fan goes into labor during Game 5, waits for it to end, as Marian Hossa had a big night for the Chicago Blackhawks in their Game 5 victory over the Minnesota Wild on May 9th, scoring twice as his club moved on to the second round. But as it turns out, his impact may have gone beyond that. Hossa's second period goal, which was a big one as it pushed the Hawks' lead to 3, may have induced labor in one fan. Midway through the middle frame, Donna Labano, 8 months pregnant, started having contractions, but the die-hard hockey fan wasn't going to miss the elimination game just to give birth to some baby. No way I was leaving, as Labano said in a statement. We are a Hawks family. I had to see the end of the game, and really she gave birth to one of these things a year and a half ago. The Hawks haven't been to the second round since 2010, so, priorities. So how about that? Rest of the article, of course, up on Yahoo Sports, and also you can find it practically pretty much over the internet. But there's a true hockey fan for you in labor, about ready to give birth. Yeah, I've already done this one, so yeah, no biggie. We can wait for the game to end, and she did. So that takes a lot of as the saying goes, chutzpah. So that's definitely the fan of the week, if not year, for one Donna Lamano. And also congratulations on the birth of your new youngin'. And now what's going on with the Rays? Yeah, let's take a look at that too.
It's time for the preview of today's matchup.
Well, not much of a matchup today as far as the Rays go. Happens to be an off day for the good guys, but then they're back at it again as we have the last of the homestand, 3 games with the Red Sox, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then it's on a road trip to 2 familiar foes, Baltimore and Toronto, for a quick 3-game set in Baltimore, and then 3 games up at Rogers Center, and then another day off on Thursday the 23rd before welcoming in the Yankees and the Marlins. And the Marlins are interesting back-to-back, because then you have a quick game, just a 2-game series at the Marlins, but then immediately turning around going to Miami to play the other 2 games. So that should be sort of an interesting coinky-dink, as practically, other than bookends of Indians and Yankees, the week of the May 26th is pretty much all Marlins. So hopefully that means good things, and maybe we'll see if Carlos Zambrano will beat up any water coolers or not. Anywho, that's it for me. Just a quick Rooney type sports shuffle here. Just recapping the whole show, of course, with the Titus Young. Yep, he did it again. You've got 2 key game 7s going on tonight. Not exactly good scheduling by the NHL, but they never listen to fans anyway. And also a diehard Chicago Blackhawks fan. Blackhawks fan made up a new team. Blackhawks fan that would not leave the game even though she was in labor. Then, of course, Rays off tonight, but getting ready for a whole brand new stretch, starting with the Red Sox. That's it for me. You are still you, unless, of course, you're somebody else, and I'm gone. Talk to you next time on the Sports Shuffle Podcast. Ciao for now.
You are listening to the Tampa Motormouth.
Oops, apparently I put the intro up twice, so I'll do my own voiceover. And thank you for listening to the Sports Shuffle Podcast. Don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Till next time, here's hoping you stay in the zone. How about that for recovery, eh? Not bad. Oops, so much for putting the opening intro twice. Oops, oh well, my bad. I'm really gone. No, really, I am. Seriously. Bye.